Welcome. Yes Bank is all set to sell its 48,000 crore NPA portfolio to JC Flowers ARC for 11,183 crore. It's a story which our colleague Ritu Singh broke, and it was announced formally last week that the sale is getting completed. Yes Bank's NPA will fall to 2% from 13.45 in the last announced numbers, a great achievement. To understand more about the sale and the business outlook for Yes Bank, we have with us Managing Director and CEO Prashant Kumar. Good morning, Mr. Kumar. Thank you very much indeed for joining us, and many congratulations. It will be a proud moment when the Yes Bank NPA shows 2% or less after this process gets completed. And you, as having spearheaded this, many congratulations to you.
Thank you.
Okay, let me start with the nitty-gritties. When does it get over? When will this 2% show?
So this would be within 60 days. We announced them as the winner for the Swiss Challenge on 20th. Okay. And the whole transaction where the assignment of the loans would happen within 60 days. So by November end, and then the December quarter figures, numbers should reflect this part.
Okay. Now, what is the current, we were always told about 48,000. What is the exact number? Did you see any recovery, and is the value better now? Anything more you can enlighten us?
No, definitely, because the pool, which was actually the identified NPAs as on 30th September 2021. So there has been a lot of, recoveries and resolution subsequent to this. So actually, when the assignment would happen, then we need to take into account that what is the residual value of this.
Okay.
But yes, this momentum in terms of recovery and resolution continues.
So they are paying, the sale is happening for 11,183. They will pay you cash 15% upfront, right?
Right.
So you get some 1,600 crore.
Exactly.
That is a write-in, or from that you pay 350 crore to buy the stake?
No, so basically stake is a separate thing. We would be participating up to 19.99, and for which we require regulatory approval. Immediately we would be investing 9.99 in the ARC, and would be seeking the approval of the regulator for going up to 19.99. So the assignment would happen, and once the assignment would happen, then immediately they would pay us the 15% cash and 85% the
SRs.
Yeah.
No, now, so 1 minute. If you're only going to take 9.99, that means you have to only right now pay about 175 crores to them.
Exactly.
Okay.
Exactly.
So this write-in of about 1,500 crore, therefore, the money that is coming in, how does it get treated in the P&L? Will you take it as provisioning and therefore bring down your NPAs further? How will it impact your December P&L?
So actually what is going to happen, that this cash would reduce our SR. So when we would be holding the security receipt to the extent of cash, we would reduce our holding of the SR. So issue is more in terms of how we would be bringing down the SRs in our book. So ultimately the NPAs are being converted into the SR, which comes on the investment side.
Okay, but you already had some SRs, isn't it? You had SRs of 622 crore.
Right.
In addition, you are going to get SRs for this 11,000 crore.
Exactly.
Okay, so a part of that gets reduced because of this 1,600 crore coming in.
Exactly.
Okay. Yeah. So when we get your September 30 results, it will be very much a continuation of your 2Q results, of your Q1 results. The real change of NPAs and provisioning will be seen in the December results, correct?
Right. It would be reflected in the Q3 results.
Okay. Why do you want this 20% in the ARC? I mean, the current ARCs have not had a great record of overturning assets. Why this desire to hold 20%?
So past does not mean that we cannot be successful in this part.
Oh, right.
Actually, like if you see last 2 years within bank, we have been able to successfully recover and resolve almost 13,000 crores.
Okay.
And the kind of resolution which we are seeing even during the current year, I think we believe that we can play a very, very important part in the entire landscape. And we would like this ARC not a vehicle to resolve only Yes Bank issue, but also in terms of coming out a creditable ARC
Okay.
into the Indian market space. And we would also like to acquire the stress asset from other banks.
Okay. Now coming to the other restructuring scheme which you entered into in June of 2020, that ends in March 2023. What happens at that time? The banks can sell their shares, is it? What other changes will happen when you exit that scheme?
So on 13th of March, actually, when we would exit the scheme, the locking of shares that would be unlocked. It means all our stock would be available for the normal transaction, like any other bank. And that would be the end of the restructuring scheme for the bank.
Okay. Would you fear a fall in share price at that time because technically more people can sell the shares?
Yes, but we are not worried. To be very frank, I think because of the kind of progress which bank has made, we are not worried, and we believe that actually the investors will get a good value.
Okay.
And we have seen, like, when you start getting good value, you don't sell.
No, I agree. I mean, after all, you've got Carlyle and Avendus to actually pick up stakes. So there could be enough number of people wanting to buy from the banks who are selling. But the market scenario itself is not looking very encouraging at this point in time. So that's why I'm asking.
Point,
yeah, whether
I think it's a long time.
Yes. Yeah, you have more than 6 months. I agree. Okay, let me come to how you look at the business outlook for the quarter itself. What kind of loan growth and margins trend are you witnessing?
No, we are seeing a very good demand on the retail, MSME, medium enterprise, large corporate. The only thing is that what we are seeing that some of the transactions on the large corporate, they are happening at a rate which we think doesn't make a commercial sense. And this would not be the proper pricing of the risk. But definitely has been a very, very good demand on all the segments.
So what are you expecting? Yeah, sorry. Go ahead, sir.
This quarter, I think all the banks, all of us are facing a pressure in terms of mobilization of liquidity because of the liquidity deficit. Very tight. So I think everybody is trying to get more and more deposit and at the same time continue to have the control on the cost of deposits.
So we should expect a decline in margins?
No, basically, like if you see the external benchmark when it is going up, so all your loans which are linked to external benchmark, they are also repriced immediately. And similarly, because of the cost, everybody is increasing the rate of interest on deposit. So the MCLR is also getting increased. So I think overall, I would not be saying this quarter, but we need to see how the liquidity would function in third and fourth quarter. And I think in this RBI policy, everybody would be looking in terms of what RBI does for the liquidity side. So I think but if this liquidity tightening continues to happen, I think going forward, there will be some pressure on the margins, especially on third and fourth quarter.
Okay. And now I wanted to ask a word about Dish TV as well. A lot of directors have not gotten through in the vote. What are your plans with respect to Dish TV?
I think our policy of not talking about an individual company still continues. But I think our strategy continues to be in the sense that we would like to improve the corporate governance. And I think that is a work in process. And we believe that this is a very, very valuable company. And the real value of the company would be reflected once the issues around the corporate governance are fully taken care of.
So I should add, see, there are only 2 board members now. Will you all be now spearheading to appoint a new board? What do you mean by saying that you will improve the corporate governance? You have 26%, no, sir? Right?
Yeah. We are
So
26%.
what will be your next steps with respect to the fact that there is hardly any board?
No, so basically already, because this is a company which requires approval of the Ministry of Information and Broadcasting also. So the proposed board members' names have already been sent to the ministry for their approval.
Okay. Okay. But at some point you will exit, isn't it? So you expect it to be up and running and then exit? What are your plans? I mean, this is a Yes Bank question.
As a bank, we have absolutely no interest in running a company like Dish TV or any other company. We are more focused on our own banking franchise.
Okay. Okay. All right. You want to give me a number on loan growth?
So first